Hi everyone. So I wanted to discuss sun activity, sky activity, moon activity, cloud activity, all the strange happenings in the sky. If you guys are familiar with my channel, if you've been following for a long time, I've been discussing multiple suns in the sky for a long time. I remember when I first started talking about it, the first time that vision came to me, I felt very hesitant about sharing it. I was like, people are gonna think I'm crazy, but I had to share it. And now, years later, we're seeing two suns in the sky. We're seeing what looks like a something behind the sun. Some are saying it's a sun simulator. I know China has a sun simulator. Why wouldn't we have a sun simulator? And the sun looks different. So if you guys remember, many years ago, I was getting the words look up, look up, look up to the sky, look up, look up. We're so used to looking down that we forget to take the time to go out into nature and just to look up and see what's happening in the sky. So now a lot of people are starting to look up and they're starting to see a lot of some solar activity. We're starting to see the moon is looking a little different. We're seeing a lot of cloud formations that are very odd. We're seeing UFOs. Some people would say they're UFOs. We're seeing a lot more UFOs than normal. Some are saying it's Project Bluebeam. It could be. In my experience, more people are meditating. More people are awakening. And so they are awakening their light body. And when a person awakens their light body, it tends to look like a Merkaba, right? It's the triangle and then the triangle, and it spins. One spinning this way and one spinning this way, which looks very much like a UFO. So a lot of people are awakening and they are beginning to meditate on a deep transcendent level. And so sometimes what we're seeing above us is the energy of those people that are in a meditative state. But it also could be alien spacecraft. For a long time, I've discussed this a lot on my channel, aliens and I guess what the GOV hides from us. Like, I don't want to get too deep into it because then you get silenced, right? So there's just a lot of strange things happening in the sky, and it's time for everybody to really start looking up. And this message has been coming through for years now, and I think now people are finally starting to look up. So definitely suggest going out and grounding yourself in nature and just noticing things. Things are different. Things are looking different. There's a lot of different animals, and this could be partially because of a polar shift. And when a polar shift happens, animals, birds, etc., that are usually found in a certain hemisphere are now moving. So like I guess we'll get some northern, depending on how the earth is moving, some northern birds coming down and insects and stuff. I've been noticing as we ascend into 5D, a lot of us have already been there and back. It's not a frequency you stay at permanently. You go back and forth, and you'll notice things are different. The colors are different. Things are more vivid. You're noticing different animals that you never noticed before. You're seeing things different. People are different. Your telepathy is a lot stronger. You can feel people's thoughts, intentions, and emotions much quicker. So there's a lot happening right now on Earth. Sometimes it's a marvelous time to be alive, but sometimes it's not, especially when you see what's happening in the Middle East right now. Without getting too political, there is just something about disheartening about thinking that we're all awakening collectively, and then you realize that not everybody is. There's a lot of people that are still stuck in archaic times, genocide and things like that, and you're just like, whoa, I thought we were all ascending collectively, but it's not that way. So it's time to advocate for what's right. It's time to move this energy forward and create change. And start meditating. If you haven't already, start meditating. Meditate on peace, meditate on change. Meditation does help. It does shift the frequency. As you change, things around you start to change. So it's time to start changing. Don't let things distract you. It's time. So remember, look up.